cut straight to it. I'm Amber. This is Amber's Logic. We got Milwaukee Bucks trades, rumors, and news. I said, yo, and we getting straight to the rumors today. Bradley Beal want to come to the Bucks. What's good, Bucks Nation? I'm charged about that. Oh, hey, I'm just charged even hearing rumors about that and him saying those are one of the two teams that he was thinking about going to. Oh, y'all, I am charged today about this news. Y'all hit me up, said let's go live. Let's go live, ladies and gentlemen. Comment, like, subscribe, and share this electrifying content with the people. Shout out to the chat. Yes. We are here to talk about this rumor of getting Bradley Beal. We already know we getting Bradley Beal. We're going to have to get rid of probably Khris or Jrue, and I'm good with getting rid of either or. I would prefer probably Jrue, I think, versus Khris. Just because I still think Khris has advantages with his size and the shooting, and Jrue saying he only wants to play 2 more years. So I think I'll be leaning more towards us getting rid of Jrue for Bradley Beal. But let's not mess around here. Bradley Beal improves this team. Dame Lillard improves this team. I think regardless, we're going to get a superstar to come here and be a true number 2 for Giannis. I'm just saying something is about to happen. Horse has something up his sleeves, ladies and gentlemen. He has something up his sleeve. Because there's that type of rumor is so random. Obviously, Miami is in the running. They're also looking at Bradley Beal, but I do think the best landing spot for Bradley Beal would be Milwaukee, Wisconsin, at Fiserv Forum in front of friends and family. We already have a banner up, and it's recent, and we got the best player. No disrespect to Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler is not the type of player that's going to get you 30 a game during the regular season and the playoffs. Just saying. Bradley Beal, if you're watching this video, you should definitely come to the Milwaukee Bucks. We can get you a championship ASAP. Stat. I'm talking about fast. We'll get you a championship. You come over here, bro. Fast. If you think I'm lying, look in this chat. Woo. I'm just so... You guys don't understand how excited I am about the direction the Bucks are headed after the dismissal of embattled coach Mike Budenholzer. We're doing all the right things, ladies and gentlemen. Can you hear me? We are doing all the right things to get back on top and get another banner in Fiserv Forum. Can y'all hear me? I'm very excited to even hear these type of rumors. That lets you know the Bucks are not satisfied or being complacent with the roster they had. If the Bucks were complacent and felt that this roster was good enough to win a championship, you wouldn't hear these type of rumors. And this rumor is everywhere. This isn't no clickbait. This isn't any of that. Somebody wants to say it's clickbait, you can kick rocks and pound sand, because this is everywhere that they're talking about Bradley Beal want to go to the Bucks or the Miami Heat. This is a very real possibility, ladies and gentlemen. The problem is that this dude, Bradley Beal, got this ridiculous 5-year, $250-some million contract. That will be the hiccup in this situation. And I also think if we get Bradley Beal, I don't think we can get Bradley Beal and keep Brook Lopez. That pretty much means if we get Bradley Beal, I think Brook Lopez is gone. Would you guys agree with that in the chat? Just saying. That's what I'm assuming financially. I see y'all in the chat going in. I'm charged too, y'all. I'm charged too. This is great news. Let's just take the Bradley Beal out of this equation, right? Just that the Bucks are shopping and looking for better talent to get on this team speaks volumes for what they're trying to accomplish and what they think they need to do. I was telling y'all thought that I was talking crazy, saying like, hey, we need to shake up the roster. We need to get younger. Oh, we won 60 games last year. We just need a different coach. It's deeper than rap in my, what's my man's voice? In my Rick Ross voice. It's deeper than that. You can't just come back with the same thing you did last year if it didn't win you a championship. That's it, plain and simple. If it didn't win a championship, you need to make some changes and tweaks. Obviously, this would be a huge tweak, but this would be something that you need to get you over the top. These other teams are stockpiling superstars. We need to be in the mix. We have arguably the best player in the NBA. For somebody to tell me somebody wouldn't want to come play with Giannis is crazy. It's crazy. I'm telling y'all, the Bucks about to get it cracking this year. I'm telling y'all, this early first round exit, as I told y'all when it happened, was a blessing in disguise. This is something that needed to happen. Because had we gone any further, you guys, we would still have Mike Budenholzer as our coach. So sometimes you got to take an L to get the big W. And I think that's what the Bucks are doing. Look how they're strategically putting together this coaching staff, the players they're looking at. And somebody like Bradley Beal will fit this team perfectly. He would fit this team perfectly. And I know what y'all going to say before I even look in the chat, right? Oh, but he's injury prone. And I always talk reckless about Khris Middleton being injury prone. Understood. Let me just put this out there. If you were Bradley Beal, would you be trying to play 82 games for the Washington Wizards that are not going anywhere? I'm not saying it's the right thing to do, but would you really want to be putting all your effort in a team that you see going nowhere? I mean, being real, I almost feel like he's saving his body for this moment to go on a good team. I'm telling you, the same with Dame Lillard. Dame Lillard ain't hurt like that, but he knows he's not going to abuse his body if he's not going to win a championship. So we got to be real here, y'all. We got to be real. These are the type of rumors I like to hear and like to discuss because that lets you know your team isn't stagnant. I see some of these comments. I'm going to get to in a minute. Y'all are on fire. Salute, salute, salute. Let me ask y'all this. Are you guys excited about the possibility of getting Bradley Beal? Are you excited about the point that the Bucks are looking for other stars to get with Giannis and to shake up the roster? Let me get into these comments. Y'all are really going in today. Let me get into the comments. Let me start from the top. And first of all, I'd like to shout out Bucks Nation. Thank you for everybody to join the live. I'm a little charged. Long day at work. Things of this nature. So just bear with me if I get too wild. Y'all just let me know in the comment section. I can try to slow my pace down, but I'm really charged right now. But shout out to the chat. Nabel, what's good? Yo, it's time to trade. Bradley Beal and Kyle Kuzma. Let Middleton pack his bags out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin right now ASAP. Yo, hold on, y'all. I gotta get to my man here. Hold on, y'all. Oh my God. We gotta get to my man right off rip. 78 Sports TV with the $50 super chat. Y'all know that me and 78 Sports TV on his channel, a lot of boxing, a lot of good content. We do a lot of Bucks collabs. I appreciate that $50 super chat. Let me read that off. I just had to salute you first. What it do, bro? We need to keep Lopez and get rid of Middleton and Allen. That should free up space to get Beal. I wouldn't give up Brooks' defense for Beal. Beal is a good fit, but he's still a loser. We got to teach him how to win. Shout out to 78. The real MVP. Shout out to 78. Bro, salute. Appreciate the $50 super chat, my dude. Salute. Had to get to that first, to the general. Gibson Nicholas said Bradley Beal would be a good fit next to Giannis on the Bucks. Absolutely. At 78, we're going to have to chop it up soon too, sir. Big Ken 87 said, I agree. Big Ken said, but it's the injuries for me though. But are the injuries really real? Like I said, Big Ken, do you think that if you're playing for a team going nowhere, are you going to play 82 games? Are you going to play as hard as you can? Or are you going to preserve your body for the moment that you have a chance to be in a winning organization and a team that's actually raised the banner like the Milwaukee Bucks? Just food for thought, because that's what I would do. I know it's not the right thing to do, but that's what I would do. Passamendo. Beal fits age-wise and play-wise with us. Only problem is how much do we have to give up? I don't know if Jrue or Khris and a few guys would be enough. It will make it enough. what the Smokey mom say to him? Hey, she gave him this, make it enough. That's what we gonna do. We gonna make it enough. And I think now the question is, if we were to make this trade, would you guys prefer getting rid of Khris or Jrue? I guess is the real question. Would y'all prefer Khris or Jrue? Got you in there, Passamindo. Cream City 1846. What's good? I'm gonna try to fix this up for you. We're gonna have to give up a lot just to get him. Hopefully, we could sign him mid-level and players. Hold on, let me try to figure this out. Hold on 1 second, Cream City. Give me a second. Hopefully, we could sign some mid-level exception players to round out. I think to round out the roster. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I feel you. My boy Passamindo on fire today. Shout out to Passamindo. Plus, a contract later on is going to be an issue. We'll see, but hey, we want to win now. We can't worry about what's later. We need to win now, Passamindo. We can get Beal now. We're winning championships now. Bradley Beal got killer instinct, and he got heart. And he's consistent when he plays. We can't say the same for Middleton. We can't really say the same for Jrue as well. Giannis, out of all of the superstars, has the weakest Robin. He has the weakest Robin, y'all. We got to keep it real. Out of all the superstars, Giannis has the weakest Robin. Big Ken said, I'm here early this time. Yes, sir. Hey, Big Ken, what you cooking today, fam? Patricia P said, I said, yo, bring on Bradley Beal. I said, yo, he should have been here yesterday already. That's how I feel, Patricia P. And I apologize. I'm a little unkept right now. My barber's out of town, but he'll be back tomorrow, so I'll be fresh. So just want to put that out there because I see myself on camera. I'm looking kind of wild, but it's all good. Lee Bruce said, Bucks ain't going to get him. But, man, would it be unreal to have him, Khris and Giannis? Lee Bruce is not unreal, bro. I'm telling you, it can be done. It's just if the Bucks are willing to do what it takes to get it done. Sometimes you got to sacrifice to get what you want, bro. To get the big bag, sometimes you got to work extra hours at work. You might not want to, but you got to get the extra bag. And I think if the Bucks want to appease Giannis and make it look like they're really trying to win championships, getting someone like Bradley Beal or Dame Lillard is showing Giannis, hey, we're willing to do what it takes to win now. And it's about winning now. We can't wait till later. Giannis ain't going to wait. That man has 2 years on his contract before he can go anywhere. And trust me, any team would want Giannis. So we need to do what it takes to retain Giannis in the Bucks uniform and at Fiserv Forum in front of friends and family. Lee Bruce, unstoppable offense. Dude, Lee Bruce, can you imagine the pick and roll? Can you imagine the pick and roll with Beal and Giannis? Or Beal and Middleton? Can you imagine the pick and roll? Because now we have a coach that's not a knucklehead that'll understand how to utilize the talent. Can you understand? The pick and roll would be unstoppable with Milwaukee. What could you do? Just say you're doing the pick and roll, right, with Beal and Middleton, right? And then you just got Giannis just slashing to the basket. That it would be unbeatable. We would be unbeatable. We would wash Denver. We would wash Denver. Wash Denver. Let me get through. Daniel Orr, so you're telling me there's a chance? There's definitely a real chance, bro. Daniel Orr, we just have to make the numbers work and then Washington work with us. And clearly Washington is in a rebuild mode and they want to get Beal in a winning situation, as does the Portland Trail Blazers with Dame Lillard. So I definitely think it's a real possibility. I think like this. I think it's a possibility for us to get a true Robin for Giannis. Let me say that. Because I always say, I like Middleton, but Middleton is Alfred, not Robin. So I think the Bucks are showing they have real interest in getting Giannis a true sidekick like some of these other players had. You got to think, players like LeBron won, but they had true sidekicks. D Wade is the third best shooting guard ever. AD is a top 75 player. It takes talent to win championships. It takes talent. Let's be real here. We need more talent to win championships. Giannis had an ungodly postseason for us to win the championship we did. Now we understand we need more help, y'all. We need more help. Brenda said, what up, Ann? What up, Brenda? Brenda in the chat. What up, Brenda? Humilidon, what up, my man? You talk to you on Instagram. Yes, sir. Yeah, I saw you on Instagram, bro. Yeah. Shout out. I responded. Shout out to Humilidon, straight out of Puerto Rico. Charles Bilbo said, what up, Amara? What up, Charles Bilbo? Shout out. Good to see you in the chat. Kenny Mack. What's good, Kenny Mack? I trade Holiday and Porter. Show what I? Stat. I wouldn't even hesitate. I know Bobby P is the mayor of Milwaukee, but you can be the mayor somewhere else, sir. Because if we can get Bradley Beal, it gets dark immediately in the East. You guys got to think. We had the most wins in the NBA with an injury-prone team and not having a true sidekick. What do you think is going to happen if Giannis has a true sidekick? What do you think is going to happen? We're going to win a championship. And then on top of that, you got to think, Giannis is ultra determined right now. That man done cut his hair. He's starting over. He's focused. He in Greece with our main man, Marjon, Beauchamp, putting in the pain. What do y'all think is about to happen this season? Y'all think the Bucks are playing around? Y'all think Giannis is playing around? No, they're here to win, bro. I'm telling y'all. And then let me just show y'all, because people think it's like rumors or whatever. Look at this. This is the headline. This is on Bleacher Report. Bradley Beal trade rumors. Bucks will be top suitor for Wizards star amid Heat links. Look at that. Most heavily interested in Bradley Beal. What is that telling y'all? If it's not him, it's somebody, y'all. We are about to get somebody that y'all don't think that's going to be a big time perennial all-star on this team. I'm telling y'all. The problem is this right here. This contract is crazy. 5 years, 251 that he signed last year. That's crazy. That will be kind of the snag that we'll have to figure out. But as far as Bradley Beal as a player, he's legit. He is super legit. Can we all be in agreement that we understand that Bradley Beal is better than Khris Middleton or Jrue Holiday? Let's be real. I love Jrue and his defense and all that, but offensively, Beal can drop the 50 clip on you at any time. Not once in a career, not once a year. He can drop the 50 clip on you at any time. The Draco on you at any time. That's the difference. The explosiveness on offense is what we need. And I really think a player like Beal or even Lillard gets us back to where we need to be, which is raising banners in 5-serve form. Don't y'all want to see more rings? Don't y'all want to see more banners? We got to take risk, y'all. We got to take risk. We definitely got to take risk, y'all. Let me get back in here. Brenda said, I can't even type tonight. What up, man? I already got you. I feel you, Brenda. It's all good. I'm charged, too. Shout out to Brenda. Charles Bilbo says, so who would they trade for Beal? It would definitely have to be a combination of either Khris or Jrue with Bobby Portis and maybe like a Grayson Allen. And I'm good with all three of them dudes being traded to get Bradley Beal, to keep it real. I'm cool with all of that. Because you got to understand, once all these players are sheep in the NBA, once they see one player doing something, they're going to be on it. So if they see Bradley Beal traded to the Milwaukee Bucks, right? They're like, damn, he a real superstar. He going over to the Bucks. Man, maybe I should go there. Maybe I can win a chip over there. And that's all it's going to take. That's all it's going to take, ladies and gentlemen. That will be the domino that we need to fall. We get a Lillard or we get a Beal. I guarantee you guys, the other players that are older and want to win a chip, that still got the gas in the tank, they all going to want to come here. I'm telling y'all. I already know what's about to happen. Jean-Luc Gonzalez was good. That's an impossible trade for us. Bradley Beal's owed too much money on that contract. Not exactly, sir. If you use the NBA, the trade tracker or whatever, it can be done. I know it seems like a long shot, but it can be done. Because if we were trying to trade for Dame Lillard, we can definitely trade for Bradley Beal. That's a fact. The fact we have a worse top 30 player in the league that is only a year older than Giannis says our team would be set for a while. Shout out to Passamendo. Yes, sir. Ooh, Cynthia in the chat. What up, Cynthia? Bucks Nation. Yes, we are here, and we are talking about this possibility of Bradley Beal being at Fiserv Forum in front of friends and family, Cynthia. Shout out. Here she go. This is why I like when Cynthia come in the chat. Smash that like button, y'all. You come in the chat, just hit the like button. Hold on, man. My man is going in today. Hold on. This is a crazy super chat. Hold on. 78 with another crazy super chat. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Let me get on the super chat game. Damn, there's so many y'all in here. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the general, bro. With another $50 super chat. I got the feeling like James Brown. I feel good like James Brown. We winning it all next season with the rookie coach. Then I'm going to make all the Bucks haters sip from the cup of destruction. Hashtag 414. Hold on, I got to get all that in. Hold on, Paul. Let me get all that. Hold up. He said hashtag 414. Hashtag fear the deer. Hashtag LDBC. Hashtag here come the pain. Shout out to 78, bro. Shout out to the general. Subscribe to my man's channel too, 78 Sports. What's good? Appreciate that, bro. Appreciate it. Let me get back up here in the chat. Make sure I hit up everybody. Sean Leiter was good. I hear the people saying Middleton for Beal. That's what I would do. Or no, I would prefer to keep Middleton actually, and I would rather trade Jrue. I think I would rather trade Jrue. I'm going back and forth. I think I would rather have Jrue. I think be traded. Lee Bruce said we need to keep Middleton, man. I agree. That's what I'm saying. I'm leaning towards Jrue. You know, I've been anti-Khris Middleton for some time, but I have to put things in perspective, slow down, and kind of let the information set in the mental Rolodex. And I'm like, you know what? It make more sense for us to trade Jrue. It definitely makes more sense for us to trade Jrue. Lee Bruce said he steps up in the postseason. Absolutely. Middleton is better in the postseason. I will never take that away from him. Like I said in the last live, there is a such thing as playoff Middleton. That does exist. That is a real deal. Playoff Middleton. Sean Leiter said Giannis has to master his free throws. I understand what you're saying, but I wouldn't say master, Sean. I would say we need him to shoot at a 70% clip. We got to be realistic. Nobody's going to go from shooting 50% to 80%. That's not a realistic change. You know what I'm saying? So I would say if Giannis can get in the 70% range, I think that's acceptable. I really think that's acceptable. Humilidon said trade Holiday and Pat for Beal. I think we'll need to add someone else in that equation, but I'm with trading Holiday and Pat for Beal. But I think we'll need to throw somebody else in there, Humilidon. But I like what you're saying. Matt Brown was good. Giannis done put that pressure on him on Horse. Yeah, he did. Giannis has put the fear of God in Horse. Shout out to Matt Brown. Yes, something is happening. Giannis must be pressing buttons. For real, for real. He's telling them behind the scenes like, hey, y'all better quit playing, otherwise I'm going to be out of here. He's like, no, I'm serious. I'm saying what I need to say in public to save face. But if y'all mess around, I'm out of here. I think they're really going full force for what Giannis wants, and I'm not against that. If Giannis want Beal, I'm cool with that. If Giannis want Lillard, I'm cool with that. But I do think that we do need to trade Middleton or Jrue, and I prefer to trade Jrue for this team to get to the next level again. Cynthia said change is needed. Send Grayson and Pat and Middleton. They need to go. Cynthia was coming with the stuff. I know Cynthia was coming when we were about to talk for Middleton. I already knew. You took it easy on the first couple of comments, but you was holding it in too long, Cynthia. I knew you had to come with how you really felt in your heart. I knew you had to come with how you felt in your heart. Bucks and Ford podcast was good. I ain't seen you in a minute, bro. What's good? Giannis, Beal, Khris, big three. That would be a nasty big three, bro. That would be nasty. Giannis, Beal, and Khris. Man, just make room for the banner. If that happens, just make room for the banner. You don't even got to worry about it. Just make room for the banner. Lee Bruce said Middleton just had surgery. Let's hope it does similar for him what surgery did for Brook. Brook had his best season in nearly a decade after he had surgery. That is a hell of a comment. That is a hell of a comment, sir. Great comment, Lee Bruce. Great comment. Brenda said, stop talking about Bud before your head explodes. I can't. I always got to talk about Bud because he cost us a lot of years. I'm sorry. I always got to throw shade at Bud. Matt Brown said, Beal, Khris, Giannis is deadly. That's a championship team, sir. That's a championship team. Daniel Orr said Bucks need to rebuild like Milwaukee, Northridge Mall, and need to rip the place down. LOL. If y'all are from Milwaukee and understand the history of Northridge Mall, that really hits different what Daniel Orr just said. That really hit different. Shout out to Daniel Orr. Damn, Northridge Mall. Oh, I got toast to Northridge Mall. That was funny as hell. Saul Kylie, good to see you in the chat, famo. Khris for Beal, Jrue for Cameron Johnson, Dorian Finney-Smith, and the first round pick. I don't know about all that now. That's a lot, Saul Callie. The Khris for Beal, I would switch over for Jrue for Beal. But I know what you're doing, but I just think that's a little too much. But I get where you're going because we get I see where you're going, Saul Kylie. I see where you're going. I hope I'm saying your name right. Talma Christian. Hell yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited. Just that the Bucks are looking at these options should be exciting. That they're looking to do what it takes to sign some of these big time players. That's what we need to be excited about, ladies and gentlemen. The horse isn't sitting on his hands. He is looking to make moves. That's what we need to be excited about, that the Bucks are not being stagnant, ladies and gentlemen. Can we get a thumbs up for the Bucks not being stagnant? They're here trying to make moves. You don't hear him with Dame. You hear him talking about Beal. These are tier 1 players that we're trying to get. That lets me know we're trying to stack the deck. Why shouldn't we stack the deck? LeBron been stacking the deck for a decade. We should be allowed to stack the deck too. Why wouldn't you want to play with Giannis? He's a nice guy. He's not showing guns on Instagram and being fake gangster. Why wouldn't you want to come here? This dude is humble, plays hard, multiple time MVP. Why wouldn't you want to be a part of this franchise? Fiserv Forum is an awesome place to play basketball. It's inviting. It's nice. The fans feel close. Why wouldn't you want to play at Fiserv Forum in front of friends and family? We're all family here. All players should want to come to Fiserv. Real talk. Cynthia said, I'm excited about the Bucks shaking it up. Absolutely. They have to. They have to. Make sure I hit up everybody here. What up, bro? Let me make sure I say your name right. I hope it's Domier the Dragon. I definitely don't think Beal is actually a good trade candidate. Really? Elaborate, Domier. I hope I'm saying your name right, fam. Gibson Nicholas, straight out of the Bahamas. Shout out to the Bahamas. Giannis and Bradley Beal put Khris. Plus Khris will be the Bucks' new big three. That'd be an outstanding. It'd be the best big three in the NBA. Best big three in the NBA. Tom McChristian said, what up, 78? Yeah. Shout out to 78. Yeah, they shouting you out, 78. Shout out to 78 from Bucks Nation. Shout out. Sean Leiter said KD himself said Jrue is the hardest to guard. I believe that. Milwaukee Black was good, bro. Bradley Beal not the move. Bad contract. The Hawks are the move. Holiday for DeJounte Murray, Bogdan Bogdanovic, and a second-round pick. I'm with that smoke too, though, Milwaukee Black. I'm not against that either. I'm just saying I'm happy the Bucks are looking at acquiring another true star for Giannis. That's what I'm happy about. So I'm with the DeJounte Murray smoke too. I'm with that too. Saul Callie said salute to 78. Shout out. Cynthia reminding y'all to hit the like button. Y'all better listen to Cynthia. I do. Hit that like button. Got another super chat rolling in here. Let me get to the super chat real quick. Apologies, y'all. Y'all got a lot of comments. I love this. I mean, everybody hyped today. This is awesome. Jimmy Roller with the $7.99 super chat. What's good, Jimmy Roller? Salute to you, bro, for always being entertaining, funny, and always keeping it 100. Best live on YouTube. Hey, man, I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that, Jimmy Roller, for real. I just try to be honest and just give my perspective on what I see. I don't try to sugarcoat it. I just say it how it is, and however it comes off, it comes off. I try to keep it natural, bro. I appreciate that, Jimmy Roller. Shout out. And I appreciate you always being on the lives and commenting in the chat and all that, man. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you. Let's get back in the chat. I see a lot of new people in the chat, too. Also, shout out to the new people in the chat. Can y'all hit the thumbs up for the new people in the chat? There we go. Look, hey, did you see it? Jimmy Roller, yes, sir. Driz Dwarf 3 in the house. What up, Driz Dwarf? I said, yo. What up, Driz Dwarf? Glad to have you in the chat. Oh, my boy JT made it to the live. Hold on, y'all. JT is always commenting in the comment section after the live. It is outstanding to see JT actually in the live. Shout out to JT, long-time supporter. JT, let me read what you wrote. I had to give you your intro first, famo. I had to give you your intro. Shout out to JT. Hi, Beal is injury-prone and too expensive and not proven in the playoffs. I prefer Dame over Beal. You already know Dame is my dude, JT. We talk all the time, JT. You already know what I'm on. But I'm just saying that doesn't hurt. I would not be mad at getting Bradley Beal. You feel what I'm saying, JT? Shout out to you being in the chat. I'm glad you was able to make the live, bro. Matt Brown said weakest Robin. Facts. It is not, and when I say the weakest Robin, I don't want to disrespect Middleton like that, because Middleton does have his moments and it does play well in the playoffs. I'm just saying, if you look at all around stats and performance, Giannis has the weakest Robin. That's just it. That's just being real. That's just being real, ladies and gentlemen. Am I lying or am I telling the truth? Y'all let me know in the comment section. Sean Leiter said, what do you guys think about Dame or CP3 coming? I think if CP3 come, he got to come at a mid-level exception. He don't get no real contract. That man is hurt. If y'all want to talk about injury prone, we got to talk about CP3. He is clearly very injury prone. But if he came to the Bucks, we wouldn't expect a lot out of him as far as minutes and things like that. So I think he would be ready for the playoffs. I think Chris Paul would be the perfect fit for the Bucks coming off the bench. Domier the Dragon said, I wholeheartedly believe it's not that big of an upgrade in my opinion. Beal isn't Dame. He's not even a great three-point shooter. Okay. That's fair. That's a fair point. I just think he's more explosive than a Middleton. I think he's more consistently explosive than Middleton. And I also think that Beal has been holding back to preserve his body for this specific moment. That's just my perception. Jimmy Roller said, made this one. Yeah, you did, Jimmy. I appreciate you. Bro, you know we always chopping it up. Fletcher 12, what's good? What up, A? Just chimed in. Is he coming? Formerly, Travis Fletcher. Ah, okay, what up? Okay, yeah, okay. It's a possibility, bro. I can't say anything is guaranteed, but what I do know is that the Bucks are out here. They're out here calling people, trying to make a move, and that's all I can really ask, bro, is for them to make the effort to try to bust a move. Passamento said Beal's one of the top leaders in pick and roll, not to mention he goes both left and right. Good efficiency, not to mention drive game, and the best part, he's only a year older than Giannis. Drop them gems up in the chat, Passamento. Shout out. Tom Christian said, you know what? I changed my mind. Shop jrue. Keep Khris. I'm leaning towards that myself. Bucks and Four podcast. Beal, Beauchamp backcourt would be amazing. Beal is not a bad playmaker. He will average 25 plus with the Bucks, and Khris will average 20 plus. I think that's valid. I think that's valid. Eric Payne made it in the chat on the live. What's up, Eric Payne? Good to see you, bro. Good to see you. Beal in Milwaukee would be crazy. It would be no, it wouldn't be crazy. It would mean championship in 5-serve form. That's what it would mean. Doors 3 said, when are we doing a meet and greet? I'm going to set something like that up sometime this summer. I'm going to see what I could do, Door. Real talk. I'm going to see if I can set something up. We can meet in the Deer District and have a drink or something. I'm going to try to set something up. I like that. I like that, Door. Shout out to you. Eric Payne said, and I heard GA put on a tad more weight. He's trying... When I told y'all that Giannis looked very irritated about this loss, I could tell he was going to go harder than he's ever gone before. And it looks like Giannis is going to take even another step up from an MVP level. I think Giannis is going to be a different Giannis than we've seen before this coming year. I really feel like that. Milwaukee Black said, I think you should do a whole show explaining the new NBA CBA to Bucks Nation. The new NBA is 2 players making over $30 million, a lot of good coaching and player development. Will do. Good point, Milwaukee Black. Shout out to you, bro. Good point. Hey, Brendan. Hey, you see what Humildon said out of Puerto Rico, right? Brendan, I fell in love with you. He got the laughing emojis with the heart. Shout out to Humildon out of Puerto Rico. Brenda got a fan club. Shout out. Joseph Macbeth said the Bucks would be more better with Murray and Bogey. I'm not against that though, Joseph. I'm just with us making a move. I like Murray. I've stated that on multiple lives that I like Murray. Y'all wild. Matt Brown said we can 414 sure get Beal. Absolutely. We totally can, sir. Patricia P in the house. What up, Patricia P? You guys are talking about trading Jrue, but remember his retirement talk. Not sure if teams want to trade for someone who's planning on bouncing in a couple years. But they might, because that means that salary will be coming off the books. So it's pros and cons to that. Sometimes you want to trade for a player with an expired contract, so that way you have that money available the following year to get somebody you really want. It actually might be more of an asset than a liability, I think. Timothy Hare in the house. What's good, Tim? Bradley Beal to the Bucks. NBA got a serious problem. It ain't even no problem. It's over. Bradley Beal or Dame Lillard put on a Bucks uniform in 5-serve form. It's over. Period. It's over. I don't care about whatever any other teams are doing because it doesn't matter. We get somebody of that ilk in this team, it's over with. I'm telling y'all, it's done. Daniel Orr said, love 78. Yes, sir. Shout out to 78. Roosevelt McCarter, what's good? How about building a dynasty towards the Milwaukee Bucks 5-serve form and into the future? Higher expectations for next season. Yes, absolutely. That's how you build dynasties. You have to acquire talent. And getting somebody like a Beal or Dame Lillard, it puts confidence into the fan base and lets the players know that we're trying to win now. And I think we need to bust a move, and I think we will. CV God. Giannis knows his team was full of slow defenders. Here y'all go. Y'all lucky Mr. Cool ain't in here, CV guy. You lucky Mr. Cool ain't in here. He gonna go in on y'all about talking about old people. Y'all know how Mr. Cool gives it up. Don't let him come in here and catch y'all talking about old people or old players. Y'all know how he do. Timothy Harris said Giannis and Beal scary. It's not even scary hours. It's over. It's over. That's like having Michael Myers and Jason Voorhees on the same squad. What are you gonna do? It's over. Nobody survives. Everybody's food. Everybody's a pack. You gotta think the Bucks won with a number 1 and 2 threes as their big three. We had a number 1 in Giannis, Jrue is a tier 3, and Middleton is a tier 3, and we won a championship. What do you think is gonna happen if we pair Giannis with another tier 1 or tier 2 player? It's a championship. He had too much heart. Giannis got too much heart. And he's angry? Oh, man, listen. Man, hey. You couldn't double Giannis. It'd be so... How do you defend something like that? That's what y'all got to take in consideration. If this happens, how do you defend if you have Giannis, you got Beal, you got Middleton? How do you defend that? You can't defend that. It's literally impossible. That's why we win the championship, because there's no way to defend all that. You have to give something up. Are you going to defend the three? Are you going to defend the paint? You have to pick one. You can't do both. It would make the Bucks unguardable. Middleton has an impeccable mid-range game and three-point game. Beal can drive, kick, shoot. He can do everything. Giannis can dominate in the paint, pick and roll. It'd be over. Everybody would be a pack in the NBA. All these teams would be a pack. Dark Kent made it in the chat. What up, Dark Kent? Shout out to Dark Kent. Salute, Am fam. Y'all tripping to consider trading Holiday before Sauerkrauter, Littleton, or Portis potentially land Bill. No. We're saying that we would trade Holiday due to him wanting to retire in 2 years. So we should take advantage of that and get rid of him now if a team wants him, bro. That's why. That's why, Dark Kent. Big Kid said, don't have to tell me. I always like, I never forget. Y'all see that? Shout out to Big Ken. Hit the like button, y'all. It's free. Passamindo, get them likes up. Y'all see the pattern here. Bucks Nation supports Bucks Nation. Hey, we got to get them likes up. We trying to get in the algorithm. Patricia P said, likes up. Uh-oh, I told y'all. I told y'all, Mr. Cool in the chat. I knew he was coming. He heard y'all. His ears were burning. I told y'all. I said, if y'all start talking about old people or old players, Mr. Cool about to come and regulate. And Mr. Cool. I told y'all Mr. Cool was coming. I told y'all he was coming. Charles Bilbo said, would Dame want to be under Giannis because this is Giannis' team? What does Dame got to... Dame don't got nothing to say to somebody that got a championship and multiple MVPs. As much as I love Dame, Dame ain't never won no MVP. Dame ain't never been in no finals. So he better come and fall in line, and so he can win this chip and solidify his legacy and career. That's what Dame better do. Same with Beal. You come over and you come in the 5-serve form, that's Giannis's house. Period. He built that. When we get a statue outside of 5-serve form, it will be of Giannis Antetokounmpo, number 34. That I assure you. So if you come to this team, you fall in line with what Giannis wants. Whatever you was trying to do before, it wasn't working. That's why you here. Giannis ain't going nowhere. What he's doing is working. He got a banner. And he carried a subpar team and got a banner. So you come here, you better fall in line. Mr. Cool, I'm just an old conservative. I'm trading no one. Mr. Cool, you know we can't do that, bro. We gotta shake things up, Mr. Cool. You know you my guy. You know you my guy. You know you my main Damie. Like my guy said in Pootie Tang. You my main Damie, but hey, we gotta shake things up. 2 Raw HD, what's good? What's good? We will be giving up too much size. Hold on, let me make sure I got your comment, bro. My bad. 2 Raw HD, what's good? We will be giving up too much size and defense for arguably worse efficiency and injuries. We be giving up some defense, but the offense that we be getting back in return would be prolific. Would you agree? A lot of the problems we have is when we have scoring laws. Jrue not scoring, Middleton not scoring, and what they don't do is take it to the bucket. I say that Dame and Beal can take it to the bucket and get and stop those type of runs from happening by getting to the free throw line. I think that's an Achilles heel for this team as well, is getting to the free throw line. Outside of Giannis, who gets to the free throw line? Middleton's primarily a jump shooter. Jrue is kind of an in-between, back to the basket, slow-paced guy. Doesn't really draw too many fouls. So we need someone that can also draw fouls and actually hit their free throws. CV guy said, damn, Ray Lewis' son died. Yeah, I saw that. R.I.P. to Ray Lewis' son. Patricia P said, is Beal dependable or another Khris? Games played in his lap. I actually think that what he's been doing is all smoke to preserve his body, to be honest, Patricia P. I don't think he's been trying to play for Washington. He's been trying to save himself for just particularly this moment. I don't think he's that hurt, to be honest. But you do have a good point. Mr. Cool said Nick Wright on Fox Sports shows, first things first, said the Bucks are favored to win it all next season, as we should be. And I think they know that some moves are going to be made that we don't even know yet, because they wouldn't be saying no stuff like that. Hold on. Brenda Word said, humility, you like that Batgirl comment? Am act like he didn't see it. That's how I feel about Khris. I'm still mad he didn't play in the 2022 finals. Here y'all go. Here y'all go in the comment section. Here y'all go. Mr. Cool said, Patricia P, you are correct. Oh, my boy Demetrius Holiday made it into the chat. Shout out Demetrius Holiday. Middleton can be streaky all he wants as the third option. It's tough in the playoffs when Holiday doesn't show up offensively, and we don't know when Middleton will show up. That's my point. That's my point. Shout out to Demetrius. Yeah. Hey, Jimmy Roller said, yeah, Mr. Cool comes in swinging. Absolute. Mr. Cool come in. Hey, he come in right off the bat, throwing haymakers. He come in throwing haymakers. Mr. Cool said, Jimmy Roller with my cane. Come on, Mr. Cool. Cream City 1846 was good. We most definitely got to get rid of Jrue. He's past his prime. Playoff performance was average at best. K. Middleton comes through every time in the playoffs. We need extra scoring in that half court. I agree. Jrue has come up small offensively in the playoffs multiple years. I do. We got to say that. Or if we were to keep Jrue and trade Khris, then we would need more offensive production out of Jrue. And do you think Jrue is capable of averaging 20 plus a game in 10? I don't know. Romero Hill, what's good, fam? Salute, broski. Keep speaking, bro. Hey, man, I'm just trying to keep it $1, bro, and speak what the people want to hear, sir. Either get down or lay down. What movie is that from? Hey, that was that State Property. Yeah, the State Property movie with Beanie Siegel. Yeah, get down or lay down. That should be it right there. Shout out to Daniel, the State Property reference. Get down or lay down. Yes, sir. Hey, Daniel Orton, you in your bag tonight, sir. You in your bag. Humility 13 said trade Holiday and Pat, and if Portis wants to go, okay, and get Beal and John Wall for minimum vet. I'm not against that. I'm not against what you talking about, Humility. I'm not against it. Tony Tone was good. Mr. Turnover Middleton has to go, bro. I don't understand everybody defending Middleton. Shaking my head. He can't dribble. Would take Holiday over him any day. But you got to think now. We have a new coach, a new offensive scheme, and in this new scheme, maybe we use Middleton more in the lines of a Klay Thompson. That's what I think is the perfect way to play Middleton. He's not a playmaker like people think. He does turn the ball over too much. But if he can be a 3-dribble pass or shoot player, perfect. But I get what you're saying, Tony Tone. Big Ken said, I'm chilling playing 2K, going against the Pacers. I also ate some good ribs. I know you doing something. I know. I already knew it was, you was on the grill or something was cracking. I'm watching you, Big Ken. I'm going to have to ask you for some recipes in a minute, bro. We're going to have to chop it up. You do a lot of cooking over there, Big Ken 87. Mr. Cool said, we have a great coaching staff now. I agree. I'm telling you, this first round loss, we'll look at a year or two from now and say this was the best thing that ever happened to the Milwaukee Bucks, was us holding this L in the first round against Miami. Oh, Mr. Cool. I'm so glad we got rid of Charles Lee. He's Budenholzer's clone. Yeah, that's why I was glad he's gone. Yeah. Why would we want somebody who was Budenholzer's right-hand man and didn't help him do anything better? Get him up out of here. What is that old meme where they had Marcus Camby when he was with the New York Knicks when he's doing this? That's what I was. That's what I was saying when I saw Charles Lee. When they interviewed Charles Lee, I was like, get him up out of here. Charles Lee can't help us. Charles Lee can definitely not help us. Gibson Nicholas said, next season I want to see the Bucks shoot less threes in the season. Yes. Yes. We shot way too many threes this year. I don't care about analytics and none of that. I care about getting buckets. And not every bucket has to be a three. We had way too many games last season. I completely agree with shooting 30 and 40 threes. That's crazy. How you have 87 shots, but 40 of them are threes? How? And we don't have no pure shooters like that on our team where we should be chucking up 40 threes. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, that's crazy. Agreed. Daniel Orr, losing to the Heat was a blessing. Yes, it is, bro. Yes, it is. Patricia P., I think our new coaching staff will clean up a lot of the deficiencies this team had last season at Tony. If we keep Middleton, he needs to be used like... I'm telling you, it's not that the turnovers were the problem with Middleton. It was he was given too much responsibility that he can't handle. They'll see Middleton's stat. It's like, oh, he has 6 assists, but then they'll look, he had 5 turnovers. So what was the point of the 6 assists? Your plus minus is only 1. Middleton is a shooter. He just needs to do that. We don't need you passing. We don't need you doing any of that. We just need you getting buckets, sir. Middleton, if you're watching this, Milwaukee, the 5-star forum, Bucks Nation, we got love for you, bro. But we don't want to see you dribbling. We don't want to see no kind of Kyrie moves out of you, sir. You are a shooter. You're 3 dribbles and pull up, and if you can't, you give the ball to someone else and reset and rinse and repeat. I don't want to see all these behind the backs. I don't want to see all these above the rim moves you be trying to pull. You think you Kyle Watson or somebody? No, sir. You watch what Klay Thompson's doing. That's exactly what we want from you, sir. Gibson Nicholas said Marjon and Giannis putting that work in. Yeah, absolutely they are. Facts. Mr. Cool, all this talk about Jokic by the media. Giannis was way more dominant in the finals than Joker was. Yeah, but you know, that's 2 years ago, and Jokic is the hot thing right now. We'll see what Jokic does this year. This coming season. When the teams are really focusing on trying to shut him down. We'll see. We definitely will see. I'm just excited that the Bucks are even in the running for making these type of moves. You guys got to understand how big that is. We've been such a conservative organization for many years to make this to be in the mix of all these type of premier players and premier talent like a Dame Lillard or a Bradley Beal. That lets us know that the Bucks don't want to remain stagnant, that they want to make some moves out here and they want to win another championship. And how you win another championship is with talent. So I am all on board for the Bucks making these moves, even if it means we got to get rid of a Bobby Portis. And I love Bobby Portis. But Bobby Portis is all offense, no defense. Let's be clear, ladies and gentlemen. Let's not let his energy fool what he brings to the table. I love Bobby. Bobby plays, his offense is a 100. His defense is a 55. Bobby don't play no defense. So we got to keep that in consideration when we talk about Bobby too. That's why I'm not against including him in a trade if that's going to bring us a superstar like Dame or like Bradley Beal. And I know that you guys have the injury concerns with Bradley Beal as you do with Lillard. But let me ask you guys this. If you were Dame or you were Bradley Beal, looking at the teams you were playing on, would you be trying to play 82 games? Would you really be trying to play 82 games? What would be the purpose of putting your body through that if you know the chances of you winning are slim to none? That's all I'm saying. I just want y'all to take that in consideration when y'all talking about the whole injury thing. Shout out to Michael Booterus, new subscriber. Shout out to you. Shout out. Let me give you a... Appreciate you subscribing. If you haven't subscribe to the channel, y'all. It's free. Always got a lot of good Bucks content. And as you can see, as far as the chat, that we have all intellectual Bucks Nation members in this chat to speak nothing but the gospel that the people want to hear. So shout out to Bucks Nation. Shout out to the chat. Brenda Word. I did take a nap like Mr. Cool, so I got to go to bed now. I'm sure I'll make sure to send out notification for the next live. Good night, Bucks Nation. I will. Appreciate you sliding through, Brenda. Good night, ma'am. Shout out to Brenda, one of the queens of the chat, along with Cynthia and a few others, the queens of the chat. Let me see what. You have to put that on Papa Clown Bud. He was responsible for letting it fly. That's a fact. That's a fact. Bud was responsible for that. Bud was responsible for that. That's a fact. I'm just so excited the Bucks are in the news for all of this type of trade speculation and rumors, because that means something is gonna happen, y'all. That means I don't know if we'll get Bradley Beal. I don't know if we'll get Dame. I don't know which one we'll get, if we'll get either. But the point is they're making the inquiries to make this team better, which means they are focused on winning a championship and willing to shake up this roster to get a championship. We should all be excited about that as Bucks fans. Well, also we gotta know, Horst gotta know the fire has been lit under his executive chair. And if he don't pull something, he will be gone. So let that be understood too. Horst knows he in the hot seat, so he got to make some moves. Let's be clear. Horst is no dummy. He knows he needs to make some moves and be aggressive. And getting somebody like Dame Lillard or Bradley Beal will definitely keep your job another year. And put this into perspective too, you guys. If we get Bradley Beal or Dame Lillard, I guarantee we'll see one of the best versions of either player, because they know they have a chance to win. When you know you got a chance to win, you're going to do everything you need to do to win that championship, to get to that level. Dame Lillard has never been in the NBA Finals. Bradley Beal has never been in the NBA Finals. Don't you think they're going to go all out if they have an opportunity to play with a generational talent like Giannis Antetokounmpo to get to the finals, to get to a championship? Yes, they will. So don't be concerned about those injuries so much. Think of it kind of smoke and mirror. I almost think it's like the Kansas City Shuffle, if y'all ever seen Lucky Number 11. If you've seen Lucky Number 11 with Morgan Freeman, and there's a whole bunch of other good actors in there. Great movie. And they talk about Bruce Willis too. And there was a move they pulled in there, and it was called the Kansas City Shuffle. And I think that's what Bradley Beal and Dame Lillard are doing. Mr. Smith, what up? I said, yo, what would we have to give up for Bill? A decent amount, bro. I would think in reality it would have to be Jrue, Khris, and Bobby P, and maybe like a Grayson Allen. I think it'd have to be damn near 3-1. Charles Bilbo, I say Giannis should get more tick. No, sir. No, sir. Giannis can get Thanasis can get tick in the big three or something like that, but not no real NBA games. But shout out to you. That's doing too much. Humilidon said, Brenda, good night. Shout out to Humilidon. Mr. Cool. I don't like nothing from Washington, D.C. Bill been around them politicians. He's a Washington loser. Damn. Oh! I have a feeling, Mr. Cool, you might have been perusing in Washington during the 80s or early 90s, which was a different type of time in Washington. So I've heard that it was real wild. So I kind of understand where that comes from, sir. Shout out to Mr. Cool. Gibson Nicholas, call him out, bro. But there's a reason why we don't have 3 championships. We could see that. Absolutely. Absolutely, Gibson. Bud is the reason for some. That's why I will be talking about something, and then I'll just randomly black out on Bud, because in my heart I know that the Bucks should have more than one banner in 5-star form. And when I look at the root of why we don't, it's Mike Budenholzer. That's why I black out every once in a while. Even we might not even be talking about nothing got to do with Bud. I just take a number 2 on Bud just on the strength, because I know he's the reason. There's always a reason. Bud has always been the reason. Big Cam, what's up with you, bro? I just caught an alley and dunked on Turner, but to be honest, Pat Grayson, get them both out of here. Yes, Pat and Grayson can both be gone, bro. This man, this big kid is wild. Oh, I know more than you. Bradley Beal's an overrated sucker who don't want to go to Milwaukee. If we go for anyone, let it be Dame. I'm cool with either or. Obviously, you know I have sent a. I prefer Dame. If it was me, I definitely prefer Dame. But I like both players. But I definitely would prefer Dame. Dame is my guy. Dane Orr said, laughing out loud, the Nassas hit that bench and keep it warm for your brother. Yeah, and motivate the players. You know, handshakes, give Gatorades. You here as a favor to your brother. Your skill set is questionable. Questionable at best for Thanasis. Questionable at best. Gibson Nicholas said, Coach Adrian Griffin will have this team doing a lot of ball movement and passing and pick and roll. I can only hope. I really want to see the pick and roll. Dark Kent said, that's way too many solid players for Beal, fam. Shit, I wouldn't be mad to entertain Russell Westbrook. Interesting comment there, Dark Kent. And I see where you're going with that. How do y'all feel about that? Russell Westbrook. How would y'all feel about, and that would probably be on the cheap. How would y'all feel about Russell Westbrook? Interesting comment. Very interesting. I like that, Dark Kent. Shout out. I know more than you. Don't make me get started on Bud laughing out loud, man. I'm trying to fall back on blacking out on Bud. I'm really trying, y'all. But y'all be bringing it out of me. Daniel Orr said, please, I want to see pick and roll. I want to see heavy pick and roll. Heavy pick and roll. Dawg said blackout on Bud, but don't forget Bud is the reason why your organization turned around. So that's a catch-22. I remember the days when we only won 30, 35, 40 games. So, yeah, that's true. He had his... But that's what Bud does, though. Don't forget what I've said. Bud is great for a team that's trying to get in the playoffs. He's good as a regular season coach, but he's not a playoff coach. That's what I said. He's not a true championship coach. He can get you in the playoffs and get you more wins, but he doesn't know how to adjust in the playoffs. Mr. Cool said, I like Westbrook. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Nah, see, y'all not gonna let y'all, I'm not gonna let y'all wind me up to go in on Bud. I repent, I will not do it. Brenda said Bud had bags under his eyes as big as my luggage and he's younger than me. I think that job was really stressing him. Hilarious. I know more than you said at Cream City. There was a time for Bud, and that time ended in 2019 in the ECF. Filthy comment. Facts. Pastor Mendo said Westbrook was the guy who made me fall in love with basketball. I would love to have him on my team, but I think he likes LA too much. There's validity to that. Mr. Cool said Norman Powell would be great to get. We should have got Norman Powell when he was a free agent last year. I'm still mad about that, low key. Bud was at the Hawks, had a 66 win season, and was fired. Proof is in the pudding. Shout out to Daniel Orton. Rated our savior. Only time Westbrook needs to be a 5-serve is when he's on the other team. If we get Beal, we need to get them to give us D-line right too. I'm not mad at that. Rated our savior. I'm not mad at that, bro. Shout out. Big Ken said he think Russell would be a good fit. I don't think it would hurt. Dark Kent, great point. Russ gonna give 100% on both sides of the ball, in my opinion. He would be an asset. I agree. Mr. Cool, Westbrook competes every single minute on the court. Absolutely. But I'm about to get up out of here, y'all. It's about 10 p.m. CST. Your boy got to get up in the morning to get this bag, to keep playing for this internet, to keep going live with Bucks Nation. Shout out to Bucks Nation. This was a great live today. I really enjoyed myself. I think that this is the best Bucks podcast on YouTube. I'm not just saying that because of me. I'm saying that because of y'all. Y'all help this podcast grow. It went from nothing to something, and we're gonna get even greater. So y'all make sure y'all share these podcasts. Let people know it's real Bucks fans in the building. We not about to sugarcoat nothing. We're gonna tell y'all how it really is. Not what you want to hear, but how it really is. Shout out to Bucks Nation, man. I really enjoyed the chat today. Y'all was really on y'all square today. Really enjoyed it. I'm Amara. This is Amara's Logic, Milwaukee Bucks trades, rumors, and news, where we've been completely discussing the possibility of Bradley Beal becoming a Milwaukee Buck. Comment, like, subscribe, and share this electrifying content with the people. I said, yo, gone. Man, it's the best chat on YouTube. Ain't nobody about to tell me nothing different. Look it up. Look at the intelligent comments here. Man, what? Shout out to Bucks Nation. We in here. Gone.